I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you watched last week's video, you would have seen right at the end, me and Dad showed you a cover that we've got in the garden, and that we've actually got a classic car hidden under it. We asked you for your guesses and that, and a few people actually got it right, but in today's video, we're going to be revealing it and telling you all about the car. So my dad owns two classic cars, the first one being his Mark 1 Fiesta, which we're currently swapping the engine in. He's owned this 7 years now, but before the Mark 1 Fiesta come along, he owned this Ford Pop, which had a 1.6 cross-flow engine in it. It's pretty cool, but yeah, parted ways with it in the end. Once the Ford Pop had gone, my dad had the Mark 1 Fiesta for a couple of years, until he come across this other car, which he just couldn't resist and had to buy it. I'm not going to make you guys wait forever. Let's go and see what's under the cover.
Morning.
You're joking. Not another one?
Well, there we have it, guys. This is my dad's Mark 2 Fiesta. Now, I was quite surprised at this because I have shared this car on my social media a couple of years ago now, but only one person got it right, and it's a bloke called Minis R Us on YouTube, so well done for guessing that. The Mark II's been sitting in the garden for about a year and a half, pretty much almost since the start of the pandemic. So what we're going to do is give it a good check over, check the oil, water, make sure the engine turns freely, connect up the battery again, and then we'll see if it cranks over. So keep watching and you'll soon find out if this starts or not. As you just seen there, just checking the oil and the water, all good. My dad has been turning this engine over. She just turned it over again, it's all good. It's just a 1.1 engine, the same as in my Mark II Fiesta. But yeah, just gonna connect the battery, roll it forwards, and then we'll see if she starts. We've just pumped up a couple of tyres because inevitably, I don't know how to say that. We've just pumped up a couple of the tyres because they were going to go flat while it sat here for a little while, but Dad's going to try and turn the key. Yeah.
No, nothing. Come back.
Oh,
here.
nothing.
Come
Just clicking here. Yeah. Dad's just putting the pack on it now. See if she'll turn over. Hopefully. Good sign. Hey, sounds good. Nice. Pretty good timing. The postie's just been and got me new Marcus Hayes hoodie. Yeah, Dad's got his hat on still. Now that the Mark II is running, we're gonna attempt to get it back out of the garden. Pretty lucky with the setup here. Leads straight onto our drive. Here we go, guys. Oh, we must have forgot to tell you guys, it's a van. Yep, that's right. Original Mark II Fiesta van. It's actually only had one keeper before my dad's. He's also got all of the original tax discs. Dad, do you want to tell us a bit more about when you picked it up from the first owner?
Yeah, basically it was a garage used to service it for the guy. It was up in Oswald Street, which was quite a while away. Drove up, had a look, done a deal, and they delivered it all the way from there to our house. So when I purchased it, it wasn't on the road. Me and Mitch, we've done a few little bits and pieces on it. It's been lowered, done a few bits and pieces to the brakes, just to get it up and on the road. Classic full show in Mallory Park in 2019.
Yeah, that's good. Got a picture of that on my Instagram actually.
The story to the damage.
Yeah, slight bit of damage, isn't there?
So, rear bumper.
There was a farmer that owned it before, wasn't it?
Yeah. Front bumper and the bonnet. They kept it in a barn. The farmer drove out of the barn and crashed into something.
Yeah.
Then stuck it in reverse and hit something at the back. And then both his sons agreed that it was time to sell it. And then that's when we picked it up.
Yeah. It's quite original still, isn't it? It's lowered, but...
So we lowered it. We put the XR2 steering wheel on it. That's just two new inner pieces of bumper.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure what's in there.
Bumper
Yours or
ends?
mine?
Yours, I think.
Oh yeah.
Bumper ends.
Bumper caps.
Yeah. As Dad was saying, this belonged to a farmer, but we're quite lucky because most of these probably belong to builders and that, but this is really good condition inside. There's no sort of massive dents in the rear van panels. So yeah, overall it's pretty good condition, apart from the couple of knocks it's had at the front and the back. Also, when Dad purchased this at the start, to get through its MOT, just needed to do a little bit of work on the arch. It's very temporary. Never got around to sort of replacing the arch, but it's something we will be doing in the future. But when Dad purchased this van, I think the whole idea was just to enjoy it. He's always had it on the roads until a couple of years ago when he just decided to sawn it and crack on with a Mark 1 Fiesta. As you can see, it's an earlier dash to my Mark 2. I kind of prefer these ones as well, but it's cool. We have taken it to quite a few shows before, kind of before when I was doing YouTube really. A lot of you may have only seen a couple of these ever, and I've only seen a few as well, so we know they're getting quite rare now. I'm sure someone will be able to tell me how many are left on the road and how many are sawned. As you've already seen, it's just got the standard 1.1 petrol engine. I did have someone actually message me the other day asking about common places for the Mark II Fiestas to go, and normally you see on these inner wings, but this one's actually alright. You got a little bit of, I don't know what it is, just flakings to paint really, but it's actually all solid there. Likewise with the other sides, normally hidden obviously by the coolant reservoir, but that's solid as well. It's also sitting on these replica 4-spoke RS wheels. They originally come on the Mark 1 Fiesta when Dad brought that, but they eventually ended up on here. I'm not going to get too in depth under here, but it's actually really solid. As you can see, it's still muddy under here because never really cleaned the underside properly, but yeah, it's not bad. It's really not bad. Yeah, looking good. As we can see from the speedo, it's actually reading 42,000 miles. And if you go back on all the MOT history, that seems to comply with that as well. The garage that was selling it on behalf of the farmer did actually say that he didn't do a lot of miles, he used to just potter about in it. All matching door cards, along with the seats as well. It's proper clean in here. Nice example of a van, considering most of them were probably wrecked. There is one thing missing in here, and that's the headrests. It didn't have any when my dad got it. I'm assuming he's going to acquire some of them soon. The main reason me and Dad have taken the van out today is because he wants to take it to a couple of shows this summer. We're going to give it a good wash, a good once over, and try and get an MOT on it, and then he can start coming to a couple of shows with me. There we go, so Dad's given this a good once over and it's looking a whole lot better. Look at that. We're going to be getting this ready for MOT. It doesn't want a lot for it. It just needs a wiper. As you can see, that's hanging off. Let's do the lights. But yeah, I think Dad's going to take us for an MOT next week, and yeah, we'll try and get it back on the road. You don't need a lot. Size, yep. Yeah. 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 Side repeaters are working. Jet number plate light indicators off. Yeah. On. On the brake light, Dad. Yeah. Reverse. Right, you got an earthing issue on this side. This side. Yeah. It's probably just some corroded terminals there and sort of fog light out as well, but for MOT, as far as we're aware, it's structurally sound. The brakes might give them a little bleed up, but apart from that, pretty much ready to hit the road again. Just going to put the Fiesta away now. Going to leave the cover like that now as well, so it's much easier to get in and out. Before it was sort of over that way. Dad has got plans for the Mark II van, but at the moment he's predominantly going to be focusing on getting the Mark I Fiesta back on the road. This is just going to be nice to take out for a drive. He also has some long-term plans with it, but we want to know what you guys would do with the van. Would you get all the bodywork sorted and then just enjoy it for what it is, or would you go completely crazy, put a big engine in it? Let us know in the comment section below, because yeah, we're interested to know what you guys would do to the van if it was yours. Now that we've shown you Dad's other Fiesta, we're not hiding anything else, but I think it's going to bring us nicely to the end of this video. Dad's enjoyed showing you guys around his other little project that he's got on the go. He's always had classic Fords, and I think that's definitely rubbed off on me over the years. But if you did enjoy the video, please give it a like, and if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel to see more. Thank you all for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys later.